Okay, and we're back. Hello, welcome back. We are going to kick off another CC contest playthrough. Next up is Praetorghostx and Murs Gris. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm going to guess there. I don't think we're playing the Tor version. I'm not sure. This is Murs Gris. There's no notes on this one. Okay. But we're just going to go ahead and play the regular version. I'm assuming that's the one he wants judged. Again, if not, I can always go back and play the other one. But means gray wall. Okay. Oh yeah, let me kick the music back off. We'll do that. Oh yeah, I should. I don't know if I did the disclaimer in the last video. Anyway, just quick disclaimer for all of these videos. You know, all of my opinions that I share in these videos are just that, my opinions. You know, they're not fact. They're just, hey, this is my take on stuff. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it and you don't want to listen to anything I say, that is completely your prerogative. You can do whatever you want with this feedback. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely a great job on the environment here. Yeah, I think the bunkers are solid overall. Framing's pretty good. I don't see any like glaring like playability issues on the first hole. Just solid opening hole. It might be like it's a little on the fairway's a little on the bumpy side for something that narrow. Like not unplayably so, but it's kind of getting a little close to that edge. We'll see how it fares for the rest of the round. That's kind of a nasty little tucked pin, you know, or it rolls off behind it. Admittedly, you're hitting, you know, wedge into the hole, so it's not that bad, but maybe something to keep an eye on as we make our way through this round. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's it, I'm leaving it. Yeah, exactly. I was like, Reeb, you know more about designing than I do anyway. You don't need any of my advice. Yeah, this lighting is a little harsh for me. It's just very dark, very hazy. I'm all for the dramatic lighting. It's, you know, it's just a little, maybe a touch overdone. At least for me. Again, kind of a personal preference thing. I think we're gonna get a wide, like, down lighting is actually, like, weirdly not that bad. Normally that's, like, when you get into low lighting, I find that the down lighting stuff never looks very good. And this actually, like, shockingly, I feel the downlighting stuff looks better to my eye than the one inlighting hole we've played so far. All right, let's see. There we go. We're not gonna hit any of the playing surfaces. We're just gonna bunker hop. How about I hole out and just go bunker to bunker to in the cup. Oh, all right. Looks like we're gonna carry over into this round as well, burning every edge. I get the, you know, I get wanting to go for the dramatic lighting. I feel like that's kind of, so far been the the biggest problem I've had with the course is that it goes a little hard into the, kind of the dramatic early morning, late evening lighting, and it almost kind of to the detriment of the actual looks on the course. Plus, it's really hard to do something tree-lined and go really low lighting. To me, it's like when you can get away with that really low lighting is when you have a very open course and you kind of need that to highlight the contours and give a little bit of something visually interesting to look at. All right, I like the way this one's framed off the tee. You can see all of the bunkers and it's set up in a way where, of course, I guess that one's in play if you hit the longer driver, but we're laying back with the short clubs, but oh god, we're really laying back. We're hitting shots like that. All right. How far is it if we make it to the bottleneck? All right, that's not a terrible, that's not a bad shot. I'm imagining you're putting a pin here. That one's doable, but maybe a little tough for this hole. That being said, I think I've commented on a lot of courses where, they might be pushing the difficulty a little bit for CC, but suppose there's also, if you're not pushing that difficulty level on a couple holes, then it might not be that interesting to play. So maybe it's a couple people have kind of flirted with that edge a little bit, but you probably need to do that a touch, I think. All right, I think that's all OB. Yep, all right. I don't have any huge problems with that. And it's this one's framed nicely. It's an attractive looking hole. Oh, that is so slow. Oh, that's terrifying. Well, doing it on every hole. Yeah, I think most of the courses... Actually, I take that back. It was it Worley Heath? I think that one was one that definitely aired on the kind of easy side of CC. That was one where it was very flat and there wasn't a whole lot going on with any of the greens, so it played very straightforward. That being said, there's a wide range of difficulties that you can use for this contest. CC really encompasses a wide range of courses for the tour. So we haven't had anything that's outright inappropriate for CC. I don't think yeah, there's some folks that I don't think are getting full marks for CC. But I have unless you're building a full-on US Open course, I don't think you're really going to get docked too badly for it. Yeah, this one's a little tough. Tucked pin on a 250-yard hole, it's straight up inaccessible, especially for a CC level player. And it's a massive ask of a CC player to hit this green. Especially this pin. I don't think anyone can make it within 30 feet of that pin. And it's not like there's any helping slopes you can use to get close to that. It's just you're never getting... Oh, okay. Or you could just chip in for two. I guess that's one way of doing it. Alright, I was gonna say, this is kind of overly pinched as far as tee shots go, but it's also on a short 5, so, you know, it's... That eases that up a little bit. Although, yeah, it's only really punishing for the short hitters. Like, if you're playing the 295 driver, you just bomb it over that, and you have, like, a long iron in, and you call it a day. So it's heavily punishing short hitters, and it's a trivial hole for long hitters. Yeah, maybe not, like, the best combination. Designing for playing first before most of the plantings is less worrisome. I was saying, your first ever course, is that first ever contest course or just first course period? Like, I swear I've seen courses from you before, and maybe I'm just thinking of somebody else and I'm just like crossing usernames in my head. Okay. Wait, you've been in a couple contests. Then how did you just not finish any of them? How's this your first course then? Oh. Oh, okay. So you have like did you do like the design league stuff? So you've done like 6 and 9 hole like courses, just not a full 18 yet. Yeah, the lighting's just really harsh on this hole. Like, you can't see anything. Like, again, I'm all for dramatic lighting, but it should accentuate your golf hole. If it completely blinds you, then it doesn't really do its job. Like, you can make your signature hole pop with some dramatic lighting, but you don't want it to blind you so much that you can't actually see any of the playing surfaces on it. Defeats the purposes a little. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, well, hey, I think, you know, you'll, like, hopefully this is a positive experience for you. Like, I think, you know, contests are a lot of fun, and, you know, like, as long as you go in with kind of modest expectations and you just kind of do it for the fun and you know, hopefully get some feedback out of it, then, you know, then it's definitely, like, you know, that's a win in my book. Alright. Yeah, this one feels like a solid golf hole. Just, again, harsh lighting is interesting on this one. Plus, I was gonna say, like, I don't know, I've always found kind of the camaraderie in contests and, you know, that sort of, like, big group effort of, like, everyone's working kind of on the same thing at the same time, and you get to kind of, like, share what you're doing and see what other people are doing. Like, I always found that that's the most fun part of contests. Ooh, and we get into the stuttery bit now. Again, I'm sure the really long dark shadows aren't helping the frame rate much. All right. This one might be my favorite of the, like, that's a cool green site. I like the layout of this hole. The split fairway with the bunker dead in the middle, like, I don't know if it really serves any strategic value there. Because it's just kind of like, pick a side. But, like, the left or the right side is shorter and has better angles. I'm not sure why you'd ever play to the other side of this fairway. Now, admittedly, we hit a terrible shot and we're in the woods, but if we hit a terrible shot in the other direction, we're still ending up in the woods, so... It's kind of like, the layout of the hole is good, but that bunker really doesn't make it strategic. It just makes it so that it plays like a narrow fairway, and you're always going to play up the right side, I think. Well said, Matt. Hi, Orion. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Can you say hi? Nope. Alright. Yeah, I think this is, like, I'm gonna have similar comments to this one as I did the last one I just played, where there's no show-stopping problems on this course. It just doesn't necessarily capitalize on a lot of the things that it sets up. And I think my biggest persisting issue with this is just the lighting that he chose. Absolutely, Orion is a necessity for all of these streams. And again, I know that's an easy thing to change, but it's still like again, if this was going to go on tour, I think they'd probably just change the lighting so that it's not so blinding, and like, you know, you'd probably just go with like morning-ish, like just a normal like 9 to 10 o'clock lighting, whatever that is, and just set it on cloudy or something. Make it a lot more playable. DM me before, but you still don't Google. If you fill that out, that's all you needed for entry, right? Yes, that is, that's all you needed. That'll give us all the info we need to judge your course, so. And then you might make a course release post too. Yeah, absolutely. Like, oh god, that's terrible. Yeah, by all means, you know, you can make a completed course thread, you know, kind of show off your work, you know. That's always a good thing to do, but you know, you don't have to do that for the contest. It's just filling out that form will let us know that, hey, I've completed my contest course, and here's all the info that you need in order to judge it. I had not opened the Google Docs form until now, or until today, and ooh, that's not a good shot. Yes, what Matt said. But anyway, sorry, form story. So, like, I had set it up, I figured it had worked because I had done like a test submission, and like, okay, I think this works just fine. And I was a little worried because in one of the views it just gave me a summary. I thought I was gonna have to redo it, but then I noticed I eventually changed the view so that it gives me instead of just giving me a summary, I've jumbled all of the answers. Anyway, it's in the I put a link to it in one of the threads. It should be in there somewhere. My wife is happy to know that you won't be making a painting of one of your holes on Hideki. Well, I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry, let me blab quickly about this silly story. So anyway, so I get it set up, and I'm like, oh, there's a different view where I can actually see everybody's complete form, which is what I needed. And I go and click on that, and the first one submitted is somebody submitted a form as Gerald, and just, you know, it's probably Forrest just submitted the Yuck Club as a CC course, and I thought that was hilarious. I might have to take a screenshot of it and go post that, because it was great. Oh, Liasi, you're in chat. Hello. Actually, you might be up next. If not, I can just hop. Okay, you're not next in the list I have, but since you're in chat, I'll do yours next. How about that? Anyway, so sorry about that. Overall, really solid course. I had my notes of like there's a couple little difficulty issues at places and kind of lighting issues throughout, but like that's a pretty solid entry. I think it should do just fine. Thank you for submitting it. Anyway, thank you everybody for following along. We're gonna cut the stream here and hop right into the next one. For those of you watching on VOD or playback though, or YouTube, we'll see you in the next one, and those in chat, we'll see you in a couple seconds. All right, have a good one, and we'll see you then.